One.
I understand therapy.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
All right, Therapy Thursday is where we talk it out. We got a lot of our Latino ladies who are writing us saying, y'all better stall us out.
Yeah.
Y'all better get up off these Latinos. Latins are sexy
Of course
and
they are.
loyal, so we're worth it. Hey, get up off of us Latinas. Easy on us Latinas. A lot of messages. We love you. We were talking about Jennifer Lopez. We were not talking about y'all. Just to be clear. Just to straighten that out before we get to your calls. All right, Therapy Thursday, all about talking out any issue that you got, whether it's whimsical or whether it's something diehard. We got Meredith MD.
Yes, sir.
We got Rich, the emotional support animal.
I'm adding free hugs to it. Yes.
Free hugs.
It's a deal.
From the bag. Also, we got OrlandOGBYN. So if you got a question for us, we got an answer, and it will be somewhat well thought out. Let's see what we got.
Somewhat.
Out of the 727, if a guy says he loves you while under the influence, does he mean it or just saying it? And if he does mean it, what if I don't feel the same and I just haven't told him?
Oh, damn. Well, first of all, just because, it could just break down that barrier. Like maybe he's been wanting to say it to you, but then after a glass of wine or a beer or two, he says it to you. So
Liquid courage.
yeah, so he could be feeling it. I would lean more towards that. If you're not interested in him, I would definitely not pursue the relationship anymore because you're just going to be toying with somebody.
I'm reminded of that thing, and I don't remember exactly how it is, but they're like drunk
Words.
sober mind, something like drunk words.
Drunk
sober.
thoughts are sober.
Okay,
No,
so none of us know it.
We're gonna get all these texts.
We're totally messing it up.
drunk
but
confessions are sober thoughts.
okay, that's not it. But I mean, but I get where you're going because I
Right.
can't remember it either. But it's something about your mind speaks when it's drunk. It speaks with your sober thoughts.
Yes.
So you can trust it probably, but you can't probably trust him to remember it. And if you're not feeling it the same way, you can also blame the drunkenness and say, hey, you said it, but I didn't really know if you were serious because you guys were we were in the bag.
Yeah.
So, it gives you an out. So if you are hearing it, I will say it is heartfelt a lot of times. I uttered it in mid action
Session.
and was wasted out of my mind in New York City and the euphoria of the city of lights behind me at the W Hotel.
Yep.
In the position of supporting behind someone. I blurted out, I love you, and their head turned around like a transformer and just was like, what?
Yeah.
Because it was the first time I had said it. And I meant it. I just didn't mean for it to be blurted out like that.
Yeah.
So, I think you can trust it, but if you don't want to trust it, you have a lot of outs not to.
We have like 35 of the answers.
Yeah, it says.
Texted it.
Yeah, and
People out there like, we actually know this.
No. It's different ones too. It's like drunk words
A
are
drunk
sober
mind
thoughts.
speaks sober thoughts.
A drunk tongue will tell sober
Sober
truths.
truth.
Y'all are all getting it wrong, okay?
Yeah, everybody's been reading so many different fortune cookies. All right, let's see here. Out of the 813, it says, my man and I aren't connecting. We're connecting in the physical realm, but everywhere else we barely touch. What is wrong with us?
So, okay, so they're just not connecting on any level but sex?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
let's just call a spade a spade. You guys
Y'all are hooking
aren't
up.
compatible with
Wait.
each other. Wait, let me finish. They aren't compatible on a, I guess you could say like a spiritual level or on a personal level. It's all physical. So it's common for that to happen. But the thing is, you need to have that awareness to be able to walk away from the situation because it's all about sex. It's not going to.
And that's okay, by the way. You can have somebody in your life that's what it's, but you have to know that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, this whole question is physical because if you look at it, it says we barely touch except out of that sexual space. So it's basically, it's not, it says what's wrong with us. I disagree. I don't think any walking away has to happen. I think you guys got to walk towards each other. Like I've seen people who are in relationships who take ballroom dancing just as a one opportunity because now you spend a whole hour and a half with your woman in your arms. Now you're feeling the small of her back. Now you're feeling the sway of her hips. Now you are connecting on a different level that's not sexual, but it's really bonding for your relationship. It doesn't mean walk away because, you guys are just in a sexual space. It means that you got to find other ways to make him fall in love with you because he loves you, but you got to find places that are not in the bed
But
to appreciate each
some
other.
people don't like PDA, so you have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, it don't have to be PDA, but it's like
Grab
find a
his
way
hand.
to you hold his hand
his
when
hand
you're
in
in
the
the car.
car.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Find a way to appreciate his arms and hands and stuff that isn't in the bed, and do the same thing for him. Train your man.
Yeah.
Train your man. you
Out
know?
of the 813 Plant City area, how do you get over being away from your ex when she moved to an entire another state? That's
Porn.
hard. Porn?
I mean, you can go see Todd at 2001.
Oh, no,
he got some friends.
He's trying to get over an ex that moved out of the state.
She
Yeah.
moved to another state.
They're in a long distance.
Honestly, time is just going to take some time for you. The absence of her not being there is going to help you get over her. But honestly, like we say this a lot of the time, the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody.
I would
I'm
take
sorry.
time
They're
for
in a
yourself.
relationship.
No.
No, it's the
How do you get
ex.
over being away from your ex?
Oh,
But
so
he-
they're not even together anymore.
No, but obviously because she's not there anymore, then you miss the person even more. And then you
Oh,
think
yeah.
about what you did in the relationship and how you wish things would have worked out, you know.
Yeah, go bust it up.
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all wasn't together no more. But yeah, the easiest way to get over it is to find you some other mental files to file away. So go get you that. Like,
This one out of the 863. How do you politely tell a guy that the sexual things you want to do, he is not fulfilling?
it's a sex day today, boy.
Yeah.
Like freak nasty stuff.
Okay.
You can have a conversation about that. What I would say, hey, is there any kind of fantasy that, you've never tried or anything that you look up that, we've never explored together? And then I would have them try to open up a little bit because then the question is going to come back at you. And then you can slowly open up that door.
Say that word again.
Slowly open up
Please
the door.
concentrate on that word.
Yeah.
Because don't give him everything at first. If he ain't ready, don't give him the laundry list of the things that you learned when you used to have HBO. Like, don't do that.
She can't say that she wants to be dominated in the bedroom?
You can, but just if you got 20 things that you want to do,
Right.
give him 2.
I agree.
Yeah. You want to boost
Wait, give him the other 2 next year. Like, let him walk his way into this.
Right.
Yeah, I think the best way to like give a guy a boost is like make it more about him. Be like, hey, baby, I want to try something for you. Like, I want to do something for you. And then that will boost his ego and it will make him a little bit more susceptible to
I
doing
want to
it.
try something with you for the first time.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Make it about the relationship being ready to
down.
move into something else.
Progressive.
There
Y'all
you
are
go.
progressive.
Yo, say, hey, you want to look at this sexy red video?
Yeah, we do.
Brown is not a bad color. We got part 2 next. Hold on.
Slim, thick, crumble skin.
Get it, 6.
Yeah.
888-429-0941. We're with Demesman and Dover. It is Therapy Thursday. I just got the accolade of all accolades.
Okay.
It just said, well said, out of the 727. Well said, Orlando. I think you're in the wrong field. Do you take Blue Cross? Because I need a new therapist.
Hey,
Come on in.
You might get hired. You better
All
watch
right, that
out.
copay is crazy.
Yes.
All right, I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see, what else we got?
I got out of the 941. I want to stay completely anonymous. My boyfriend broke up with me after a little over a year, and he cried, and he said that he needed some space. Then he completely ghosted me. Said it's best if we don't even talk anymore because he isn't ready for a relationship. It's been 4 months, and I can't get over him. Do I even bother trying to reach out or just let it be? Be mad. I said, think
It's
about all
been
the
4
awful
months.
things that you guys went through, that he put you through, and all that. This person doesn't deserve to be talked to or given the best treatment in the world. He ghosted you after being together for a year. I think you need to remember all the awful things, and that will keep you in check.
Yeah,
You so judgmental so fast.
No,
Like,
but-
I think this person, he's hurt.
After a year,
He's
and then,
hurt. I
and
mean-
then you're not talking to me for 4 months, like ghosting me.
Dude made a mistake. If there's a mistake to be made, he made a mistake. The point is, if you still feel it, go for it. I mean, if you're feeling this way after 4 months of being ghosted
He doesn't
and you're
deserve
still
it.
feeling it, then yeah, you should try again.
No,
and if
listen.
it doesn't work, then walk away. But if you in your heart want it, then go ahead and give it another try. And if it still smacks you in the face, then realize that smack should probably wake you up.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to disagree with you because there's one thing somebody said. I think it was you that told me this. It was like when somebody shows you who they are, believe
Believe
them.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
Me and
telling
probably
you.
most fortune cookies.
Yeah, and he's not only showing you, he's telling you first that break was that break to get that breakup what he really wanted, and he gave you that breakup. He hasn't spoke to you. He's showing you what he really wants, and it's
terrible.
not you.
Now,
I'm
when people
sorry.
give you a break and they end up breaking up, that's because they didn't have the balls to break up with you
Right.
off rip.
Yes.
So that might be the case. But you find out if he gives you the Heisman one more time, walk away. But I'm always thinking if you have been hurt and you're still feeling for that person, it's worth one more try.
She misses
Just
him.
to say I walked away after I was sure, because you might not be sure yet. So when you become sure, believe him and walk away.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Out of the 646, it says question. Meredith, you might want to answer this one.
Okay.
Every time I'm touching or kissing my wife, I get moist.
Okay.
Is that normal or is that just me?
Well, wait a minute. Why do I need to answer that?
I'm guessing
I
this
believe
is a
this
girl
is of the lady
on
persuasion, Meredith.
Oh, so it's two girls.
Well, I mean, she said wife.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I don't know
That's
no
a good
I don't know no dudes that achieve
That
moisture.
get moist.
I don't you know what I'm saying?
I would say that's a.
Because I mean,
positive
I'm
thing.
looking at the question
She's turning
and
you
he
on.
edited it and added moist. She said it much differently.
Yeah.
She said I get
I think that's a good thing. That
He
shows
tried to
that
go
you're
to
turned
Soap
on.
City.
yeah. She gets drippy.
Yeah. I think it's good.
I think
Enjoy
that
yourself.
means that everything is working the way God's plan
Right.
is like created it for.
Right.
Like
right.
it's, you know what I'm saying?
I would think that's a
like
good
saying
thing.
if you walk in the house and somebody is cooking bacon and you don't start to salivate.
Ooh, it smells so good.
You know what I'm saying? Like you smell it.
A
you like-
reaction.
it's Pavlov's theory.
Yeah.
It's literally Pavlov's theory.
Right.
Which we all know what Pavlov's is,
Yes,
right?
we do.
I'm going to be honest and say I do not.
you
What's Pavlov's
were
theory?
smiling. You were like, yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
no.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
What does it-
you
what
know
is it?
what Pavlov? You've heard of it. You just probably
Take a
don't
guess.
remember it.
Take a guess.
Pavlov's theory?
Yeah.
It's law. Pavlov's
It's a law.
Forever.
But it's a theory that has now became a
It's
law.
proven. Go
He
ahead.
proved it.
For
Just
every,
guess.
For every action, there's a reaction.
We'll talk about it later. All right.
I got one.
But basically, if you're supposed to drool for something, that's probably something that you drew for. If you are excited about your wife, so yeah, that's a compliment. You know,
Okay.
I'll write it down. I'll explain it to you.
All right. I got another one. Can I go?
I'm going to.
Because this one.
I hope it's not sex. 'cause
No,
I mean,
no,
people
it's not.
are-
It's not.
Everybody has been writing us these sex questions.
This-
I'm like, y'all are really going in.
This is why I
one.
want to say it's not about sex. It's out of the 813, and it says, "How do you tell your wife that her breath smells like dog poop without hurting her feelings?"
Oh, she could have halitosis. This is a problem.
Yeah.
Tell her she needs to make an appointment for the dentist. Like, when was the last time you went to the dentist?
No, make it like where you both go.
Yeah, we need to go.
Because this is a sensitive one. Like, this is like when you tell the person you love that they are not hitting on all hygiene areas.
Yeah.
That could hurt. So and halitosis can't be really fixed at home.
No, that's a medical
So
disorder.
that's why you got to say, hey, you know what? We ain't been good with going to the dentist, man. I signed us both up to go. We're going on Thursday.
Yes.
Because both of us got to take this seriously. And then whisper to the dentist, hey,
Yeah.
when you go in there,
I got a question.
you gonna faint. So I need you to make sure whatever you give her, fight that.
It could be a sign that something is going on with her body as well. I mean, not just the hygiene thing. It's just something could be wrong. So, I mean, you should definitely take this somewhat seriously. It is definitely, there's a lot of funny things in this, but
Baby,
also.
your mouth is on fire.
Yeah. Why are we beating around the bush? I would just tell her.
Your breath
If you don't hurt her feelings, somebody else is gonna hurt her feelings.
Baby, you got that phone.
You can say it nicely, but just tell her straight up.
I don't think you did. That's just like, would you tell your girl, hey, do I look fat? Yeah.
No.
No one ever
Well,
does that.
I'm a little-
So you know what? If you want to get some, or you want to get to like that married lady who was saying, hey, I'm getting a pat. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get to that space? Don't tell her that her breath stank. Just deal with
That
it.
yuck mouth.
You got that young mouth.
Oh, my God.
All right, here's one. It says, I'm not gonna lead the question as my sister says constantly I do. My daughter has a boyfriend and it says my daughter has a boyfriend and is 6 years old.
What?
Not physical. But we call my best friend's son and her boyfriend and girlfriend, and my family hates it. Doctors, what say you?
I'm totally against this. Sorry. I mean, I have a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old, and there's no, because it's just, you're bringing like relationships into their mind. They're supposed to be so youthful and having fun, and I mean, this person is my boyfriend, and then they start thinking about kissing and stuff like that. No,
Holding hands.
not happening.
all that other
You
stuff.
deal with that when you're older, okay? Not when you're 5, 6, 7 years old. I don't even want them thinking that should just be your friend.
Yeah.
To put
And-
categorize it as a boyfriend is weird to me.
And you're not leading us on it, but I will say that people who do the boyfriend girlfriend thing, you're introducing a subject matter to a kid that had no idea about that.
Correct.
Holding hands with each other is just as innocent as it can be until the parents all start saying, boyfriend and girlfriend, put your arms around them. Now kiss them. Oh, and then they start realizing you get excited about that. So now they start doing it for more accolades
Attention.
from the parents.
Right.
And you've just now made that a part of their innocent world because of dating, boyfriend, girlfriend. Do you love him? Giving him Valentine's. That's a lot. So I see people do it. I get you trying to keep it in a cute space, but you are not parenting on an MVP level.
You're
if you're doing
sexualizing
that.
an innocent situation potentially. So I'm totally against it.
Huh, okay. Somebody said we revoking all those license today. What happened? What
See,
I
you
do?
got accolades earlier. Now
I just got my license today. What happened?
we can tell.
That's crazy. All right, let's see here. I think our Therapy Thursday is a wrap.
Yes, sir.
With Demesman and Dover, I got to now go explain Pavlov's theory to my homie over here.
Yeah.
All right, so there's the dog. And
Yeah.
then we feed the dog every day after we make the bell. Okay, hold up. All right.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Then we ring the bell.
Welcome Big Free Basketball. High Flying.